Hi, everybody. My name is Julie Boye, and I'm so excited to take you through some information tonight about USANA Health Sciences, the company, the products, the business model, and about our incredible team, Game Changers International. Now, somebody you care about invited you tonight to take a listen to this information. And once you've actually listened to the entire thing, it should take about 30 to 35 minutes, just to let you know. I really ask that you get back with that person and let them know what you liked best and what resonated with you most out of this presentation. So first, a little bit about myself. I've been partnered with USANA for the past 9 years, and it has truly, totally transformed my life in so many wonderful ways. So now I'm the mom of a beautiful 4-year-old little girl. She's currently in junior kindergarten, and I really love that I have the option to keep her home with me 2 days a week. I enjoy spending those 2 days with her. I'm not ready to give her up full time for school yet. So we do fun things together, like go to the trampoline park or play with other friends. USANA's given me the freedom to do so. I still create a full-time income. I still have a career. I still have a vision and a passion in my life, but I can do it on my own terms. In terms of health, my family and my health have definitely changed over the past 9 years. And it's almost as if I don't remember a time when we were sick or unwell or really just feeling the effects of getting older. Sometimes I feel actually like I'm getting younger, even though 9 years have gone by. But tonight is really about you. What are your dreams? What are you passionate about? Is your health where you want it to be? Do you feel your best every single day? When you get out of bed, are you excited to go to work? Are you excited to work on your career? Or do you dread driving into the office every single morning? If you're a mom or your dad, do you crave spending more time with your kids? If you're thinking about any of these things and they resonate with you, I'll share with you some of the solutions we have to offer with USANA that can allow you to have more of these things in your life and truly live the life that you want. So the company USANA has been around since 1992, and I love being partnered with a company that has over 23 years of experience, and it's a company that really is built on integrity. And that's because the founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, started the company with a vision. And the vision is so big that it is beyond what you and I have probably ever imagined. I dream of a world free from pain and suffering, a world free from disease. To me, these words are very, very powerful, and that's the business that is built with USANA Health Sciences. Dr. Wentz is such a forward thinker that he actually created a 100-year business plan for USANA. So he knew that in order to create his vision and in order to change the world, that it wasn't going to happen overnight. So this beautiful vision that he has, one of my roles and our team's role every single day is to actually be a part of sharing this vision. Now, I mentioned I have my own personal vision, my own personal dream, and what your vision is also very, very important. And if you feel anything in alignment with what USANA's vision is, that's really, really important to what we're doing. So how it all started is that back in 1974, Dr. Wentz founded a business called Gull Laboratories. In Gull Laboratories, he was actually the world leader in cell culture technology. So he could keep cells in his lab alive for months, even years. And he used those cells to actually create diagnostic test kits for things like Epstein-Barr virus, which is the virus that causes mono. So he was focusing on infectious diseases. Now, Dr. Wentz lost both of his parents to degenerative disease, and he started to see a shift. He realized that although he could help in infectious disease, he could have a much larger impact if he shifted his research to degenerative diseases. And that's where USANA Health Sciences was born in 1992. And it was born out of a need. He was looking at nutritional supplements that were on the market at that time and realized that they couldn't even keep the cells in his lab alive. And he knew that he could do better than that because he'd been keeping cells alive for years in petri dishes. So he knew he took that same cellular technology and actually launched USANA's first flagship product, the Essentials, in 1992. So we've come a long way since 1992. Actually, in 2007, Dr. Wentz was awarded the Albert Einstein Award for Outstanding Achievement in Life Sciences. This is huge. This is among the level of a Nobel Prize in life sciences. So it's not something that's given out every year. It's extremely um, very, very a big honor for him to have had this. And there's very few scientists around the world that can say they have this honor. And as I said, USANA has been around for over 20 years. This to me is very, very exciting. So I've had the opportunity through USANA to hear Dr. Oz speak live at several of our events. He also has been a guest on a number of our global conference calls. And USANA and Dr. Wentz actually partnered with Dr. Oz's charity Health Corps over 3 years ago, because both of them are passionate about helping children and teens especially to create good, healthy habits now to avoid especially things like type 2 diabetes, which is now rampant in children and teens, and we don't want to see those numbers go up. So they came together on a joint cause to help children and teenagers. And over the past 3 years, USANA has built an incredible relationship with Dr. Oz and the Dr. Oz Show. And now I'm very proud to say that USANA is a trusted partner and sponsor of the Dr. Oz Show. And 2 of USANA's products have been featured on the Dr. Oz Show. And actually, one of our incredible scientists, Dr. Brian Dixon, was recently featured on an episode. So to learn more about this, the relationship with Dr. Oz Show and Dr. Oz himself, please visit the Person Who Invited You's USANA website, because there are exclusive videos that can only be found on our USANA website where Dr. Oz shares about the relationship that we have built with USANA and the Dr. Oz Show. So I love to help my clients to create optimal health for themselves and the people that they care about. And that could be different for everybody. It could be around weight loss, more energy, pain management, staying healthy, getting your kids to stay healthy. And the reason is that we're surrounded by degenerative diseases. It's getting worse, not better. And I'm really committed with my team to help make a difference so that people that are living with degenerative diseases aren't suffering as much and hopefully have a better quality of life. Or, as we like to say in USANA, you never know what you didn't get. So preventative medicine and wellness first. It all comes down to cellular nutrition, so keeping your cells as healthy as possible. And if you can look at these little petri dishes, you can see how our cells should look under a microscope. So they should fill the slide, they should be a similar shape, and they look, all regular. Then even one fatty meal can damage our cells directly. So we can see the middle slide there that the cells are all clumped together, they're not moving very well. It's not a healthy thing. Now, we live very different lifestyles than we did 50 years ago. Our lifestyles are toxic. Even if you eat organic food, you stay away from eating too much meat, you drink filtered water, all these wonderful things that you can do, there are still so many toxins in the air, and it's really hard to avoid oxidative damage, so damage to our cells caused by oxygen. It's actually a natural process, and that's what causes us to age. So what we're trying to do with USANA's cellular nutrition is actually use antioxidants and vitamins and minerals to keep our cells as healthy as possible and to give them the protection that they need. So antioxidants come from fruits and vegetables. Absolutely, this is the best place to start. You want a very colorful diet. You want to eat that rainbow. You want to eat healthy whole grains. You can choose whether they're gluten-free or not. It just depends on who you are as a person. If you're choosing meat, make sure you're choosing organically raised meat and that it's not the major protein source in your diet. And just make sure that you're eating a variety and a colorful diet, you and your children. So USANA manufactures the highest quality science-based products that people can trust. What that means is what is on the label is in the bottle every single time. So you don't have to worry. If there was a DNA test done on the USANA products, you would see that it is exactly what it says it is, unlike many other companies that have come up in the news lately. So you know you can trust. It's got the Dr. Myron Wentz seal of approval, potency guarantee on every single bottle. Every single batch is tested before it leaves the facility. Now, I love hearing this. I get everything I need from my diet. And I so wish that was true. I say that I actually eat a really healthy diet. I'm about 90-10. So 90% of what I put in my body is super healthy and 10% is probably not as healthy as I would like, but I want to live and there's things that I want to enjoy and not give up. like my favorite cupcake place. So I'll have their healthy vegan cupcakes. So I'll have that treat and I won't worry about it because I'm eating really well. But I also know that I'm bombarded by toxins every single day, not only in my own home, but just by stepping outside. So this is optimal nutrition for yourself. It's not meant to replace food. In fact, it never could. If you were trying to get the nutrition from USANA's flagship product, the Essentials, you'd have to eat 80 medium bananas a day. Now, I have half a banana in my morning smoothie, and that's it for me. I am a vegetarian, so I don't eat chicken or yogurt. That doesn't work for me either. So I do like spinach, but only about a cupful in my shake in the morning as well. So this is meant to be above and beyond what you're doing with a healthy whole food diet. And the reason why most people find that USANA Essentials will make a difference over time in their energy levels, and they find that they're getting sick less often, is because you're giving yourself optimal nutrition on a daily basis that's going to build up over time. So this is the product that I was first introduced to when I joined USANA. It's called the Health Pack. And why I love this is because it's super simple. It contains everything that is in those essentials, which is 2 minerals and 2 antioxidants twice a day, an active calcium, which also contains magnesium and a number of other things, and an antioxidant booster, which actually contains alpha lipoic acid and resveratrol, all these fantastic antioxidant quenchers that actually get rid of free radicals, just like soaking them up like a sponge. It's amazing. So at the time, I was training for my second Ironman triathlon, and one of my best friends and my mentor now in the business, Leanne Jacob, said to me, she's like, "Oh, you need vitamins. You are training for Ironman." I said, "Oh, I take one a day." And she said, "No, all vitamins aren't exactly created equal. Have you ever felt different from taking your vitamin?" And I said, well, no, not exactly. But I know that I should take one. So she got me to try the health pack, and it was really incredible for me personally. Within 5 days, I found that interestingly, I was sleeping better, but I was sleeping less time. So I actually needed to sleep less, but my quality of sleep had improved. I was waking up feeling more rested. And then I would do like a long bike ride or a long run, and I'm talking like a 2-hour run or a 6-hour bike ride, and wake up the next day and not be sore. And I did not understand how this all worked at the time, but I was like, I don't know what's in these vitamins, but whatever it is, I'm in. I'm in for this business. And that's truly actually how I decided to do this as a business. I was convinced very quickly about the quality of the product. So super convenient for someone who's on the go. This is great for someone who's really, really stressed out, especially stress is really damaging on our cells. So if you know someone who lives at a high level of stress, or is in a great deal of pain management as well, the Health Pack is a great solution for them. Then USANA actually divides up the rest of the line with what we call optimizers. So these are specific to different body systems, and you can find a personalized solution that works best for you. Now, over the years, like I said, I've been partnered with USANA for 9 years, so I've tried almost every single product in the entire line, and I think about 8 different optimizers in one day now. Because I've learned the benefits of each of them, are all different and they all have different functions, that I choose to use that many. That works for me, and I really love how I feel using all these great supplements. So one that I will mention, which falls under skeletal, is our Procosa. And Procosa is a groundbreaking joint supplement that actually targets the inflammation and pain in your joint and can actually help to rebuild cartilage. And this product was featured on the Dr. Oz show last month, back in January of 2015. And then the other product that was just featured in February of 2015 is the cardiovascular product called Proflavanol D100. It has grapeseed extract and vitamin C in a little hybrid tablet, which means that normally 2 things don't go very well together, but USANA found a way to put them together in a tablet, so the effects, instead of being 1 + 1 = 2, is actually 1 + 1 = 10. So it's a much, much more powerful antioxidant, and I use both of these products on a daily basis. If you like customized nutrition, you're going to love this. You can actually create a pack of vitamins that has your name on it with the vitamins that you specifically need on a daily basis. It's a drag and drop system. It actually ships directly from the US, and it ships overnight, so you get it very, very quickly. And on the back, is a specific ingredient list just for you. So it's truly personalized nutrition. Now, I mentioned I have a 4-year-old daughter, so absolutely she's been on these products and since she was about 1 year old. And I love that, she's one of the healthiest kids in her class. I've been very blessed to not have to take her to the hospital for any illness since she's been born and for her to have not been on antibiotics. Now, I know that's a combination of our entire lifestyle, but supplementation is a very important part of our lifestyle. We also have a Biomega Junior, which is an omega-3, especially for kids, that's in a gel-like form that tastes like orange pineapple, so it allows them to get their omega-3s. We also have a teen vitamin, especially for the needs of teenagers as they're going through some massive lifestyle and growth in their own bodies as well. And finally, specifically for women who are pregnant, we have a product called Baby Care Prenatal Nutrition. So that's perfect for a woman who is expecting or someone even who has low iron and is looking to try to conceive. This would probably be the perfect product for them because our essentials does not actually contain iron. In fact, none of the other USANA products contain iron except the USANA, which has a small amount for children just to make sure they're getting enough iron in their supplement. This is a fantastic book. You can order it from Amazon.com or .ca. It's called The Comparative Guide to Nutritional Supplements, and it's by Lyle McWilliam. He's a Canadian. He's a former member of Parliament in BC, and his passion in life is about nutritional supplementation and helping people sort the wheat from the chaff when it comes to nutritional supplements. So he actually evaluated with his team over 1,600 nutritional supplements, and this is the 5th edition, and USANA achieved a gold medal 5-star rating once again. He is just so passionate about vitamins. If you've ever had the opportunity to hear him speak, he could talk about vitamin D for 2 hours. So just someone who's really passionate and really loves sharing his message with the USANA population because USANA's quality is above and beyond what we see in most supplement companies. And one of the reasons why USANA gets this gold medal of excellence is because of our pharmaceutical grade manufacturing and that USANA's products are made in FDA approved facilities. So this is truly the leading edge and hopefully where more and more companies are going with supplements because at the end of the day, 70% of Canadians are actually purchasing supplements. So wouldn't it be great if everyone was getting their money's worth? And that's the thing with USANA is you can be guaranteed that you're getting your money's worth. So this is just a sampling of some of the companies that are listed in the comparative guide. So you can see if you're currently taking a supplement, perhaps it's listed here, and you can see maybe you're spending $30, $40, $50 a month on supplements, but you're not getting a 5-star product. So the product might actually be going right through you and ending up on the other end, and it's done nothing for cellular nutrition. You can ask the person who invited you on this webinar to take a look at the book. I'm sure they have a copy and they can look at a particular product. This just reviews multivitamin products. So if the product is not a multivitamin, it will not be found in this guidebook. This is great for when you are concerned about can I use supplements if I'm taking many different pharmaceutical drugs? And B, if you would like to have your doctor's approval before you take supplements. USANA is listed in the Physician's Desk Reference, that's the US book, and this CPS, which is the Canadian book, and your doctor or pharmacist can actually look up USANA Health Sciences, look up the different products that are listed, and find out if there's going to be any potential drug interactions. Or some doctors actually just feel more comfortable seeing that a supplement company is actually listed in all the list of the pharmaceuticals. So it again speaks to the quality of USANA. If it wasn't a pharmaceutical grade product, it could not be in this book. You will not find very many supplement companies at all that are listed here. So USANA looks at micronutrients, so vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, and then macronutrients, which are fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, and fiber, which are all essential for us every single day, and we need to get those from food. But USANA realizes that we have fast-paced, hectic lifestyle, so they've created a line of products to help supplement our healthy eating habits or to help us transition to a healthy lifestyle, which for some people is the biggest challenge. So the glycemic index, this is something that I discovered back when I was training for that second Ironman. I had done 2 Ironman triathlons, and had never lost a pound, and I couldn't understand why. And at the time, that was almost 9 years ago, nobody really talked about the glycemic index and what it did to our blood sugar levels. And as an athlete and a vegetarian, I ate a lot of foods, breads and pastas and croissants, because I was living overseas, that were spiking my blood sugar constantly. But I figured it was okay because I was training so much that I could eat pretty much whatever I wanted. So you can see where if high glycemic eating, it spikes your blood sugar, goes up and down all day. It's not healthy. It leads to carbohydrate cravings and sugar cravings and salt cravings, and you just feel lethargic and yucky, and you can't lose weight, even though you may exercise 20 hours a week, as I was doing Ironman training. So once I figured out low glycemic eating, which you can see there on the right, it's just a lot more stable energy. It goes up and down slowly. You feel fuller longer and you're eating less food. And I'm also better fueled for training. So by the time I did my third Ironman triathlon, I had lost 20 pounds in 12 weeks in between training. And I kept it off and trained for a third Ironman 20 pounds lighter. And let me tell you, it makes a huge difference when you're racing to not be carrying around 20 extra pounds. So USANA's food products are all certified low glycemic. And when it comes to breakfast, most people are eating foods that are very high glycemic. So replacing your breakfast with the USANA NutriMeal, which is a full meal replacement, can actually have a huge impact on your blood sugar level. We have fantastic snacks as well. My favorite is the berry nutty, which is actually a vegan snack, and it's delicious, and it's soy-free as well. The program that kickstarts this healthy lifestyle is actually called the Reset 5-Day Jumpstart Program. I love helping my clients to do this. I do it myself twice a year. You do 3 of our NutriMeal meal replacement shakes a day. You supplement with USANA snacks, so you get 2 of USANA's protein snacks a day. Plus, you have at least 1 additional serving of fruits and vegetables. If you're hungry, you eat more. And you also get USANA's health pack supplements. So it's also a great way to actually just sample almost the entire USANA line. The average person loses 4.5 pounds, but it's actually not about the scale. I find that most people, by the end of it, their carb cravings are gone, so they can get either back to or onto a healthy lifestyle program. And that's what I like most, is helping people to transform their lifestyle so that they do the reset as a check-in twice a year and not to actually start a weight loss program. They're just doing it to recheck in their habits. I do it after Christmas, and I usually do it after the summer as well. And finally, because everything you're putting on your skin goes into your body, it's cellular nutrition from the outside in. So this is actually vitamins for your skin. It is chemical preservative-free line. There are no parabens and other chemical preservatives. The product is a patented self-preserving technology, and it's safe enough to eat. You're probably thinking you're not going to eat your skincare. But if you have children and they're in the bath and you wash their hair or you wash them, you know that bath water is sometimes going to be drunk by those children. So just, everything you're putting on your skin is going in your body. So you want to make sure that your personal care products do not have those paraben preservatives, and they're actually going to be safe enough to use for the entire family. This is a product that I never thought that I would enjoy as much as I do, but it's called Rev3, and it's a healthy, clean alternative to an energy drink or even to your morning cup of coffee. I've never been a coffee drinker in my life, so I didn't really know I wasn't really addicted to caffeine or anything. But there's a can and there's a powder product, and I love the taste of the powder product. And all it does for me is it just gives me a little bit of a lift in the morning. It actually helps with mental clarity and actually reduces inflammation. So it's an energy drink that actually does really good things. It actually is full of vitamins as well. So this is a great alternative. It's very, very popular. I have to say, when you show up at an event with a case of Rev3, people are very, very excited to see you. So this would be a fun product to sample, even if you're not an energy drinker. It's really, really tasty. Know that the supplements that USANA has are really, really important when it comes to a weight loss program. So there's lots of clinical studies that show the benefits of using supplements during a weight loss program, which is why USANA includes the health pack in the program, the Reset. And also in the 30-day transformation that follows, again, we highly recommend you continue with USANA's essentials and other optimizers for you. Why do athletes use USANA? Okay, so this is Sam Stozer. She's part of the WTA, the Women's Professional Tennis Association. 80% of the women on tour are actually using USANA supplements. Why? Because USANA has a $1 million athlete guarantee, meaning that if any of these athletes were to test positive for a banned substance and it was traced back to USANA, they'd be reimbursed up to $1 million. So USANA is the official health supplier of these are just some of the teams. It's actually over 700 Olympic and professional athletes that have chosen USANA as their product partner. Pretty incredible lineup. In fact, if you look at the USANA athletes that were at the Sochi Games, the total medals won by the athletes were 30. So if USANA was a country in terms of medal haul, they would have been third overall. So it's not just one or two or a dozen athletes that have trusted their health to USANA. It is over 700. You and I are maybe not be an athlete at this level, but why not trust yourself to get the same quality of product that an Olympian would use? As one of my friends called it for his family, when their vitamins arrived for the first time, they called them the Olympic vitamins. And let me tell you, kids are pretty excited to take their Olympic vitamins. If this part of the presentation was most interesting to you and you want to find out what products are best for you, you can do a really cool thing called the True Health Assessment. Again, through the person who invited you, USANA website, you can assess your health and find out which products are most recommended for you. It takes about 10 minutes to do it all online. It's all confidential, so the person whose website you're doing it through cannot see your personal information. You'll get 3 reports at the end of it, and including a personalized supplement report, which will be shared with that person. And then together, you can choose the products that are best for you. You're going to get a fairly long list, but we're going to pick 2 or 3 that are right just for you. So now that we've looked at the health side of things, I want to ask you something. Do people worry most about their health, or are they stressed more about their finances? And the truth is, most people today are stressed about their finances. And they're working because they have to, not necessarily because they choose to. I love that question. If money weren't an issue, what would you do? But that's the case. What if money weren't the issue and you could do what you really, really loved with the short time that you have here on this planet? So network marketing, that's the industry that we're in. I'm a network marketing professional, and I've never been more proud to be a part of it. Why? Network marketing allows people to create freedom in their lives, to create 5, 6, 7-figure-a-year businesses without the overhead of a traditional business and without the stress and without the employees. So this business model has changed lives worldwide, and especially for women. This profession is very heavily skewed towards women. Why? Because there is no glass ceiling. It's equal pay for equal work. We don't have to fight for equality. You get paid. Doesn't matter what color your skin is, where you came from, what education you had, whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're 18, you're 90, it doesn't matter. This profession pays on your results. And that's why I love it. Because anybody who puts in the time and the effort, and when you start out with this part-time, it's going to take about 3 to 5 hours a week of dedicated time to building your USANA business, and that can create a full-time income in about 1 to 3 years, depending on the person. So you're working part-time for 1 to 3 years to actually build a full-time income. So I actually earn a full-time income with USANA now. It is all that I do. It is my only really my major income stream. I have other income streams. It's really important to have more than one income stream, but for me, it's my primary income stream, and I love helping others to have the same freedom that I do. And I work probably about 15 to 20 hours on my business as a full-time network marketer. So as I said, there's so much freedom in owning a USANA business. You don't have a boss, but the boss really has to be yourself because you've got to have some discipline to do this. There are things that you have to do. You're going to have to do some work. It's not you enroll, you join a business, and you make money. There is work to be done here, but we have fun. We are such a great organization, Game Changers International. As I mentioned, our team, our global team is just so much fun to work with that it becomes a joy to actually share what we're doing with USANA. I love that it's a very low startup cost business. So it doesn't matter where you start. You can actually start this business for only $35. That's your business starter kit. And it's actually a cool little package that you get that actually shows you how to do your business, gives you some training materials, some training CDs, and it actually includes your USANA website for the first 3 months. So you can start it with as little as $35. Now, many people like to invest a little bit more in their business from the beginning, and that's going to be dependent on you and what your budget is. But basically, to start and activate your business, it's going to cost you product. So you're either purchasing product for personal use or you're going to purchase product to resell, whatever you need to do to get you started in the business. The person who invited you on this call can explain to you how all of this works and let you know, what your personal investment is going to be. So the best part about it is if you were really interested in the product when we talked about the health part of it and you actually want to buy a bunch of products, the neat thing is that if you choose to start a business instead of just becoming a customer, you actually can start saving on your taxes immediately. So that first order that you make, that first purchase can actually go towards being a tax write-off because it's your cost of starting a business. So if you're currently working full-time, or your spouse is working full-time, or you're both working full-time, you can actually save a considerable amount on your taxes because of all the legal write-offs about having a business in your home. So this is a great thing for a family that doesn't have any write-offs right now to actually reduce their taxes considerably. So a lot of people, when they have a full-time job, they'll start this part-time, and they may not make a huge amount of money in their first year, and it takes some time to build a business just like anything else, but they find a huge, massive tax savings because of what they've been investing in their business all year. So it's a win-win situation. So USANA, what it allows you to do in any network marketing business, but I chose to partner with USANA, it actually allows you to build what we call residual income. So linear income is what most people earn. That's someone who goes to a job, gets a paycheck on a Friday or every month or whatever that is. That's linear income. It's also a solopreneur. So someone who's a chiropractor, a massage therapist, an esthetician, they are paid once for the service that they provide. So a consultant, the same kind of thing. You're paid once for a service you provide, and that's it. USANA allows you to build residual income. And what that means is, over the past 9 years, I've introduced the products and the business model to thousands of people. Now, are all of those people still taking products? No, but some of them are. Some of the people I introduced 9 years ago are still taking products every single month. And we're in contact, but I don't ask them what they're going to order every single month. They've created such a habit and they feel so good that they're continuing on these products whether or not I'm a part of it or not. So they continue to purchase every month because USANA is a consumable product. The products come in a 28-day supply, so you're going to get your products, your next order just in time so that you don't run out of product. And that allows me to have residual income. I went through a bit of a personal health scare this past December of 2014, and very suddenly I ended up in the hospital with a life-threatening infection. And if you'd put me in a lineup of 100 people, you would have never picked me to be the one to get sick. And it was very shocking for my friends and family to see me to be that sick. And for me, when I finally came out of it, to actually deal with the recovery of having been so ill. And one of the things that was absolutely incredible to me was that after I came home from the hospital, I hadn't turned on a computer for 2 weeks. I hadn't talked to anybody for 2 weeks. I hadn't been in touch with my team or anything for 2 weeks. I had earned amazing checks from USANA because people kept ordering, the team kept building while I was unable to even do anything. And that continued for an entire month. And the business has grown actually quite a bit since that time. But the power of residual income is so, so strong. And just my feeling is that every family within the next 5 years will have a residual income stream. And it's just a matter of deciding which one is best for you. Especially if you're a solopreneur, which means that your income is based on you physically doing something, providing a service, making something. Because even if you have long-term disability insurance, just being away for a month, you likely wouldn't even be able to cash that in. So you would have just lost a month's income. Whereas my income actually grew in that month of December when I was unable to work. USANA allows you to earn a lot more than income, which is really, really cool. There's 6 different ways you can get paid through USANA. When you start out, you'll probably be making most of your money through weekly commissions. So what that means is products that are purchased through yourself, your organization, your customers, their customers, you'll earn up to 20% commission on those products that are moved through the organization. So we are paid when product moves through the organization. Retail sales, that's great. That's when somebody orders directly from your USANA website. So that's kind of fun. They're paying retail price. I always suggest to people, please sign up for our preferred customer program so you can get wholesale pricing. And then once you're a preferred customer, you can actually earn 10% off wholesale with our monthly auto order program. Like I said, so you get your vitamins and your products just in time. So you can save money that way. And then incentive programs, I've been rewarded myself a number of times with trips from USANA. They treat us so well. The people that are out there sharing USANA's vision, sharing the products and the business, they treat us so well. The corporate team at USANA is incredible. What they do for us, you've never met a corporate team like this. I can guarantee it. So when you start your business, you get the option of building what we call a 1 business center or income center, or a 3 business center or income center. So I just want to quickly explain the difference between the two of them. So the biggest difference is, first, it's going to be your initial startup. So you're going to purchase more products to get 3 income centers. That makes sense, right? And so when you purchase 1 income center, you actually are getting paid directly on the product that moves through your organization, so you don't have what we call leverage. When you choose a 3 business center model, and that's how I started my business because I truly wanted to create a full-time income with this, and this is the fastest way to do it, you create leverage. So starting a 3 business center as opposed to a 1 business center, it's going to just cost you a different amount of product that can be for personal use or resale. Totally depends on you and your situation. But when I invested in the 3 business center model, it cost me $1,000, and I got that back in products and a lot more. So how you start your business with USANA, you open your income center, and you can decide if you want to open 1 or 3. That $35 I mentioned, that whether you choose 1 or 3, that $35 is still going to be there. That's actually the cost of getting that business starter kit that I mentioned. That's essential for anybody who's starting this business. And then you are going to be sharing USANA through your own personal experience, through the experiences of people around you, through sharing this presentation, which is recorded, through listening to some of our live webinars, to coming out to live events, through sharing other videos on YouTube. There's so many ways to share what you're doing in USANA. And then after that, as you start to build a team, the more quickly you start building your team, the more benefits there are financially through USANA, and you'll learn about that through your training, so don't worry about it just now. The support is incredible. There's so many, not only marketing tools, but live events, recorded events, training webinars, product sessions, you name it. There is so much available for you to get the training that you need to be successful. And just like anything, you're going to need some training in order to be successful. So what I want to ask you as I wrap this up is, where do you see yourself? So what did you like best? You're interested in the products. You need to find out more information about which ones are best for you. Fantastic. We'd love to sign you up as a preferred customer. The business part actually really piques your interest, and you're wondering how to do this, how to get started, what does it all mean? Really important that you get back with the person who invited you to watch this and let them know where you are, and then they can get you the information that you need in order to start a business. But what I want you to think about right now is, what does your gut tell you? After listening to this information, that what I've had to share, do you see yourself in this picture? Do you see yourself this summer in Salt Lake City surrounded by a team of incredible men and women from across the globe who have a shared vision to help people to feel amazing and to create more freedom in their lives? And if that's how you feel, I am looking forward to inviting you to join our Game Changers Facebook page and to introduce you to the entire team that we have across the globe. So do you want to experience financial freedom? Do you want to experience the best health you've ever had? The great thing about this business is it allows you to do both. My name is Julie Boye, and I am so grateful that you took the time to listen to the information I've had to share today. And I really look forward to whatever role USANA will play in your life. I look forward to being a part of this journey with you. Thank you.